Hello Africa, welcome to another inspiring story of an African star. Now the lady I'm about to interview has traveled the world. She's toured in the US, the UK and Africa. She's made numerous hits with Black Coffee. Bucie, welcome to the show and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Wow, Bucie.
Is that where I'm supposed to say thank you?
Well, I think you did all right there.
Okay.
Now we're going to jump straight into it. Can you tell me how many African countries are there?
54.
Wow, correct. And can you name 5 African countries for me?
South Africa, Angola, Nigeria, Kenya, Senegal.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Just don't ask me anything else. I
One
gave you
more.
all the answers.
One more.
No.
One more.
Well, is this supposed to be? I'm supposed to be inspiring people. Why is this a quick quiz?
No, this is only just the beginning. This is
Okay.
only just the beginning.
All right.
What is the capital of Namibia?
Windhoek.
Windhoek, that's correct. The capital of Botswana?
Gaborone.
All right, that's correct. And the capital of Kenya? Starts with the N.
Nairobi.
Okay, that's correct. I admit I helped you there a little bit, but yeah,
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that for a sec. Thank you for helping me.
it's only a pleasure. Now, who is Bucie?
Okay, my name is, my original name is Bucie Siwe Nolubabalo Ngweliso. I was born in Kimberley and I grew up in Klerksdorp, that is in the Northwest. I was born in the Northern Cape, grew up in the Northwest. Yeah, I'm a house vocalist and I started singing from a very, very early age. And then, I do music and I studied music, but I studied bass though. But vocals were just something that came naturally. So someone heard me sing and they thought, how about we make you a star? And who would say no to that? Everyone wants to be famous. So yeah, that's like just summarizing everything. But yeah, that's who I am. The Bucie is with a C, just by the way. Bucie. Yeah.
And how was it growing up? What type of child were you? A mischievous child? Were you an obedient child?
I was a sweetheart. You know, I was a very, very sweet child. I never got into trouble. And when I am in trouble, it wasn't my fault. People got me in trouble all the time because I was a very, very sweet child. Right?
Wow, so you agreed basically to everything that anybody said because you were that sweet.
And no, well, that's one thing. When it comes to peer pressure, no, not at all. I stood my ground. My friends started smoking. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that because I even hate the smell of cigarette. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. So many things that I started doing at an early age that I didn't do. So as much as I was sweet, I had a backbone, I must say. I had a backbone. And I honestly speaking, I was a troublemaker. I'm just being honest. I was a troublemaker. This one time, my mom is a pastor. This one time, my teacher met my mom and said, "Is that your daughter?" My mom's like, "Yes." Like, oh my God, my word. How did you give birth to this child? She's a shitty little devil. So yeah, I guess I was trouble. But I'm grown now. My mom is very proud to have me.
Wow, I'm sure she is.
Yeah.
Now, you finished school. When did you move to Joburg?
I moved to Joburg in 2007. I finished school 2005, and then I had the whole 2006. It was like a gap year. I was like, I don't want to do anything. I'm tired of books. I don't want anything that has to do with school. Then I was just freelancing, doing backing vocalist here and there, backing vocals. And then I came to Joburg 2006 because I was involved in this other, it was a June 16 project. So I was in Joburg for 3 months, and that's when I was like, oh my God, the lights, camera, action, this is what I want. So I moved to Joburg 2007. That's when everything started.
Okay. And is that where your music career kicked off? Or, I mean, it's not easy moving to Joburg from outside Joburg. How was the transition into where you are obviously getting into the industry?
Like I said earlier, I studied music. So the school that I went to, there was a lecturer. His name was Demos Kosana. That's the guy that discovered me. He was involved. He was with the group called Shana. So they were looking for a female artist that can sing and dance and is not shy. Well, I'm not very sure about the dancing. I don't know why they chose me, because I can't dance to save my life. But anyway, so someone told him that I could sing, so he said, let's try you. Let's put you in studio and see what you can come up with. So I was 19 and I got in studio and I recorded "Turn Me On" with Black Coffee. And that's when everything started. Like, people listened, they were like, you would be a fool to let this girl go, give her an album. So I was very, very lucky and blessed to be where I was at that time, because it's not easy breaking into the music industry or even staying there. But I'm very lucky and blessed to be in the music industry and surrounded by people that are grounded, people that help me grow musically, and because my manager always reminds me, like, oh my word, you've grown, look at you now, you're a woman. When I knew you were like 19, you're like a little chick.
Yeah.
And now you've grown. So yes, I'm doing my thing.
Now, how did your family take you in going into music? Was your mom, your mom is a pastor. How did she take it? Did she condone it, or was she not so happy?
My mother is a very, very open-minded person. She is the sweetest. I don't know why I'm not like her, but my mom is very sweet, and to her it was, okay, my child, as long as you're happy and as long as you stay grounded and as long as you still remember that Jesus Christ is still the Lord and personal Savior of your life, you can sing whatever, but I know that you are not what you sing. You are just your voice, but you're not what you sing about. So it was a bit, she was a bit not so sure about me doing house music, because if it were for her, I would sing gospel music. And then my father, of course, had no say because he's gone. But I think if my father was here, he was not gonna be happy with my music at all, especially in Telindoda. What are you singing about? Ooh, my father was very strict. Let's not even go there. Just now, I feel like he's around. I'm too wild. He would probably be like, tone it down a bit. Ooh, daddy. You guys don't want to meet. You would never wanted to meet my father. But yeah, my family was very supportive, and I'm very, like I'm saying, I'm a blessed person. Like, my name is Bucie. Bucie means blessed. So I'm blessed. Everything that is just happening in my life is a blessing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, Africa, certainly an inspiring story from humble beginnings in Klerksdorp to touring the world. More after the break.
My name is Dorian, and of course you're watching Just Me TV magazine. If you're not watching the show right now, then you don't belong on planet Earth. And if you're watching me right now and you think of taking me off your screen, your TV will blow and your remote will explode. Okay, just kidding. If you know you do not want your children to look like me, okay, well, really, I actually am a good kid. Well, whatever. If you don't want this hair on my head to grow under your armpits, you better stick with Just Me TV magazine. Yes, I'm imploring you. Okay, I'm begging you, please watch me.
Welcome back, Africa. If you just joined us, we are chatting with Bucie, the Princess of House.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are indeed. Now, you've been in the industry. How many years has it been?
2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
5 years.
5 years.
Wow.
Only 5 years? It feels like I've been here forever.
I mean, you've had numerous hit after hit. You know,
Not even about the hits, but it feels like I've experienced so much. It feels like I've been here for 30 years already. I'm surprised that it's 5.
Tell us about the journey. Has it been all roses?
No, it hasn't. Especially being a female in a male-dominated genre, because house music is all about men. You know, the DJs are male, the producers are male, most vocals are male vocalists. So being female was not the easiest. Nobody takes you seriously. You get judged that your music is too emotional, or your music is too commercial. Like whatever you're trying to do, you just have someone telling you that you're not doing it right. So it hasn't been all roses and glitters and gold and diamonds and pearls. No, it's been rough, but we strive to get there. Hopefully I'm gonna get there soon.
You are indeed. Now, out of the plenty of hits that you have, what is the most memorable in terms of raw emotions when you wrote that song? And
I'd say Get Over It. Get Over It was, oh wow. Get Over It was a song that I wrote. It was from the heart. It was from what I've experienced as a woman. It was from what I've experienced as an artist and everything. And then when I was writing it, it was more like I'm writing a song that not only am I going to be the only one relating to it, but everyone that listens to it is going to relate. And you don't have to be a musician, or you don't have to be an actress or just an artist to experience the things that I'm experiencing, but just being a woman and being independent and having someone that wants to change you. So writing that song was like one of the greatest things I've ever done, because I just literally wrote that song in like 5 minutes. Just put it down and I was like, those are my lyrics. And then my producer looks at me and is like, are you sure? This is very, very daring. I'm like, I'm sure. Give me the beat. Because I was really fed up. So I just got on the mic and I said, I've been thinking, my life is what it is and this is how you found me. So don't even think you can change me. Stop trying to change us. Love us and accept us as we are.
Wow.
Because if you change me, you're gonna lose me.
Wow, that's certainly inspiring indeed.
Yeah.
Now, in the industry, there's trials and tribulations. How do you keep going? What pushes you to stay in the industry and to keep going and to work at your craft?
I pray. Whenever I feel like I can't go on anymore, I call my mother and she prays with me on the phone. I go down on my knees and I pray and I ask God for strength, and I ask Him to be with me, because I know that God will never put you and will never give you more than you can bear. He'll never leave you there. It will never bring you this far to leave you. So when everything is going wrong, everything is going right, I thank God for everything that I have and that I don't have, that is still coming. And the other thing is that I have a room for growth. I learn from other artists. I learn from upcoming artists and producers. So for you to stay in the music industry and stay relevant all the time is to be fresh. Come up with something fresh, something that is not already there. So that's what I work on. I mean, I'm inspired by new artists now, instead of being inspired by people like old people. Yeah, some of them do inspire me, but more than anything, I'm inspired by the new artists that are just coming into the music industry, bringing something fresh. So I learn from that, and I steal a bit, and then I mix it with some Bucie in it to make it my own. So it's just one of the things that just make me just keep going and stay where I am, which is not easy. It's not easy. People don't hear from you for like 5 months. Already they're cheating. Where is he? Where is she? What happened? Oh, one hit wonder, you know? It's not easy being in the industry. It's not easy being in a public eye. People have that's not even, you know what? It's not easy. And yeah, you have to work hard to stay there.
All right. So now, who is Bucie today compared to 2007?
Bucie today she's still a mother. I'm a mother of a 7-year-old boy. Love him to bits. I've grown. Even the way I speak has changed. The way I talk. Bucie 2007 was a very, very loud, all over the place, very loud. When I say loud, I mean loud. If you ask my friends, they'll all say like, oh wow, she's grown, she's more collected now, she's more reserved. And that's who I am now. Bucie is now a grown up compared to the Bucie that was Bucie back then. Yeah.
Do you feel that South Africa is giving you as much love as you are getting abroad? I mean, you've performed in the US.
I was hoping that question was not going to come.
And, you know, Africa as a whole. Do you think you are a bit somewhat underrated by South Africans? Or they don't appreciate you, they don't give you as much love?
Honestly, I'm okay with it. You know, whether they do appreciate me or not, I'm still happy that I get to wake up in the morning and do what I love doing. So being recognized and appreciated is the last thing I have on my mind right now, because I want to work hard so that when it happens, it just happens automatically because of something that I am doing anyway. So a lot of people think I'm underrated, which it's fine. You know, maybe I'm underrated because maybe I haven't worked as much as I should for me to be recognized and overrated. So being overseas and seeing all of that, I understand, because in America, house music is not that big. And to have someone this young, because people that actually follow house music in America are very old. So to have someone this young doing house music, to them, even they scrutinize everything. They even scrutinize the way I write. So that's why they appreciate me, because apparently for someone my age, that's not how I should be writing. And then in London, in the UK, like in Europe, I don't know why they appreciate me so much. I don't get it. Africa, Angolans adore me. I don't know why. So being overrated and underrated, for me, it's not really a big deal. It's fine.
You just focus on the music.
I'm just focused on doing what I love and just waking up every day and just keep doing it and doing it. That time will come, because I believe there's time for everything. So my time will come where I won't be walking the streets because everyone is going to be like, oh, see. No, I don't want it to get that far. It's hectic when it's like that.
Now, who would you like to collaborate with, both in Africa as well as internationally?
Internationally, Chris Brown. I don't want to just do music with him. I want to have babies with him.
Wow.
I love Chris Brown.
I'm sure you and the rest of the African ladies, or the world, the ladies of the world, would actually share the same sentiments.
Yes, we do. We do. Oh, not that I support what he did to Rihanna, But I forgave him. He apologized and he showed remorse, so it's fine. I forgave him, and I still want to marry him, and I still want to do music with him, and I still want to have his babies more than anything. I want to have children with Chris Brown.
Wow.
But anyway, then in Africa, Paul G, and of course the bunch,
The Coco Master.
the Coco. Oh man, and P Squared, Davido, which we actually chatting. We're talking about that. I hope it happens soon. And Tiwa Savage. Oh, she's amazing vocalist. She's got such strong. When I met her the first time, the first thing I said to her was, "Dude, what were you thinking when you went la 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 yeah?" Like that melody. Who comes up with something like that? Only a genius. So I think she's a musical genius. I'd love to work with her. But more than I'd like to Chris Brown. I want to marry Chris Brown.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
He probably looks older than me and taller than me because, yeah, I know he's young, but I still want him anyway. So what?
Wow. All right. We'll see. I've got you there. At the moment, we'll see who is or what is your favorite video that's currently playing at the moment.
Get Over It by Bucie.
I
And
like
Indukwentle by me. Okay, no, honestly, I love Indukwentle. It's my video with Tandukwazi Damos Kosana. Why? Because I'm wearing traditional Zulu as traditional Zulu attire. So I love it because it's on YouTube and a lot of people watch that, and now they get to see and explore our country, which is South Africa. Because we shot it at a place where the view is just absolutely amazing. The trees, the mountains, everything, you know. Like, I'm just showing you how beautiful our country is. We have a beautiful country. You guys don't want to visit? You must come. And then, of course, there's cows and chickens running around in the same video. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I love my video. Mine, and mine only, nobody else's. Not even Chris Brown's. I love mine. Yes, I do. I'm sorry, I'm random. I'm very random. You'll get over it.
What's up, Africa? It's your boy D Black, aka the Ghana boy, straight out of West Africa, and you're watching Just Me TV. Keep it locked. Don't go nowhere. Salute.
Welcome back, Africa. Wow, Bucie, I actually love that video as well. It's absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Wow.
Told
wow,
you.
wow. Yeah. Now, how does it feel being nominated for the Channel O Awards in specific, and get over it, being nominated? I mean, you mentioned in the interview that when you wrote it literally in so many minutes.
Yes.
And it being nominated.
Wow. Being nominated for not just any award but a Channel O, which is now you're not only competing with your fellow South Africans but with the whole of Africa. I always say I'm blessed enough to be doing what I love. Being nominated is cherry on top. Being the one winning the award, I probably faint because it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming, but at the same time, it calms me and it humbles me that my music is recognized now in Africa and being nominated for a Channel O. That's a big deal. So, yeah, it was an experience and a half, I must say.
Bucie, tell me, do you have any hidden talents?
Do I? Not that I know of. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe when time goes and no, I don't. I don't think I do. Do you?
Maybe.
See?
This is not about me, it's about you. So
I
let's
don't.
rather keep it to you. And
I don't know. I don't think so, because everything that I know I can do, I'm already doing. I'm acting, I'm singing, and I am moving my body. Not really dancing, just moving my body. That I can do. Hidden talents. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'll tell you later.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you also got into acting. What made you branch into that? Have you always loved acting, or was it just a spur of the moment thing?
I've always loved acting. I remember my dad used to laugh at me because he would yell at me, and then when I cry, I'd be looking at myself in the mirror, crying, and I thought this would look so good on TV. So I've always been an actress. I remember my sister wanted me to play a prank on my dad. I did that very well. That's when he was like, actually you can act, because he fell for it. So it's something that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought I'd get the opportunity to actually do it. So getting that opportunity, I had to jump at that chance and just grab it with both hands. So yeah, I also love acting, but I love music more. Love singing.
And what's your definition of a Mr. Right for Miss Bucie?
Ooh, Mr. Right. He has to be tall and handsome. I'm kidding. Mr. Right has to respect me. Give me the amount of respect that I'm going to give to him. Mr. Right has to adore me to a point where he says, all you need to do is just to live. Just live for me. Just wake up in the morning and you're alive, and I can take it from there. For me, that's Mr. Right. Someone who understands me, someone who won't try to change me. That's Mr. Right. There's a whole lot of definitions for Mr. Right, but being handsome is number one. You gotta look good. Not better than me though. Yeah, we have to remember. Yeah, I cannot be walking around and people turn around and they're looking at you and they're forgetting that, there's also a girl next to you. You can't be too cute. Like Chris Brown. Chris Brown is too. I changed my mind. I don't want Chris Brown anymore.
Wow. And I'm sure Africa would like to know, are you single? Seeing anybody?
No comment.
You know what that always means, right?
I'm leaving you with question marks. Whether you're giving me a boyfriend or you just taking one from me that I'm single, or no comment. Africa, you decide that for yourself. I'm not saying anything.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
Don't Google me, it won't show. I'm not saying anything. What if now I say I'm taken and Mr. Right is watching?
In
Comment.
your many years of, in the industry, who have you shared the stage with where you were like pinching yourself and saying, wow, this moment, I can't believe it right now. Sort of surreal kind of thing.
Let me think. I would say Victor Ndoni. He's a legend in South Africa. His music lives on. I mean, they're still remixing his songs and they still sound like he just recorded them yesterday. So being around him and actually sharing a stage with him was like, wow, is this really happening? I couldn't believe it. Even today, he had an interview on this other channel and he mentioned that he would love to work with me. I was like, wow, oh my word, really? So Victor Ndoni, I've got respect for that man. He's talent. You know, you just look at him and you can see talent. So yeah, it has to be him.
Definitely. Wow. All right. Are you working at the new album lately, or are you in studio?
Back in studio. I'm sure most musicians would understand when I go phew, because being in studio is so much work. Ugh, I wish someone just records it for you and then you just perform, because I love being on stage more than being in studio. But yeah, I'm back in studio now. I'm working on my 4th album. And it's not gonna come out anytime soon, because what we're gonna do, we're gonna be releasing singles and videos, and hopefully people are gonna love all of those. So we're gonna release 12 singles, and then if you love all of them, we just put them in one album. And then I release an album. But yeah, I'm working. I'm always in studio. I'm always recording something new and fresh every day. So.
All right. And what works in this industry that you're in? I mean, it's not easy. And what would you tell the next generation or somebody on the bus now to Johannesburg hoping to be the next Bucie Meliso?
What works now is when you humble yourself. When you humble, you'll definitely make it in the music industry. Like I said earlier on, when you're willing to work, when you're willing to learn every day, then most definitely you'll make it. And if you're on a bus now to Joburg and you want to be me, trust me, you don't want to be me. It's not easy being me. But go to school, because I know probably whoever that is watching is someone young and thinking, I also want to be there. Go to school. Understand everything that you do has a business side of it. Understand the business side of everything. And just believe in yourself. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. If you don't believe in yourself, believe in the people that believe in you. So that way you'll believe that you can also do it. And love yourself. Enough.
Bucie in 5 years' time?
Hopefully married, with a beautiful family, and still running my company Demo Music and releasing new talent every day, every year. And just not being on a club stage performing, but still on stage, still singing. Wow, 5 years from now, I'll still be young. No wrinkles. So yeah, I'll still be doing what I love. I'll still be giving people chance to actually do it, and with a family. 3, 4, 70 kids, running around my whole compound. 70 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And can you tell Africa where they can get in touch with you? Twitter, Facebook, your website, emails, etc.
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. I beg. Please follow me. It's at Bucie Meliso. So that's BUCIE NQWILISO on Twitter. And then on Facebook you can just like Bucie, BUCIE, because I've got like 20,000 friend requests and I can't have any more friends. So please like my page on Facebook. And then for bookings, email demomusic@gmail.com. And my website, I've been told that I need to start one. I've just been running around being busy. So I'm going to work on that. And as soon as I do, you'll be the first one to know.
Wow, Bucie, thank you very much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to chat to us.
Thank you, my
We
friend.
certainly appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend.
Wow, Africa, what an inspiring story. It certainly has inspired me to stay humble and be optimistic at all times. Until next time, God bless.